Dear Emily, it might surprise you, but this perfect era is not going to last. Yes, you're top of the class, your grades are impeccable, and it all comes easily. You've set your sights on law at Oxbridge. Everyone says it's a no-brainer. Well, I hate to break it to you, but this perfectionism is just a phase. A-levels will hit you hard, and suddenly you won't be the best anymore. In fact, you'll barely scrape an E in any of your classes. You'll start to realise you're going to have to work really damn hard to get even close to the grades you used to knock out in your sleep. The perfect version of you will disappear, and you'll be terrified of what could happen if everything doesn't work out exactly how you'd imagined. It won't stop you from sticking to your plan to apply to Oxbridge. You'll get into your dream college and won't believe you've managed to pull it out the bag. You'll print out the campus map and draw little hearts around the library. By the way, you don't get any cooler, sorry. Turns out, A-level results day will be traumatic to say the least. You won't get the grades you need, and your backup plan is far too ambitious. There's nothing particularly dignified about crying in the school toilet while your mum is chatting to the popular girls by the sinks. When you get to university, you'll think you've finally figured out who you are, the fun one. The law student who isn't particularly passionate about law, who never says no to an evening out with friends, and, if we're completely honest, sleeps through a shocking number of lectures. Everyone will talk about vac schemes and magic circle firms, and you'll have no idea what else is out there. So you'll interview at a shiny city firm with glass walls and sleeping bags under desks. It'll be pretty clear that you have no passion for corporate law, so you'll be unsurprised when you get your first rejection. Afterwards, you'll be adamant that you don't want to be a lawyer, and focus on just getting through the rest of your degree. When COVID hits in your final year, you feel robbed of your last few weeks as a student. You'll sit your final exams at home in your pyjamas and have an anticlimactic graduation on the sofa. With nothing else lined up, you'll decide to go ahead and do the professional legal practice course. To be honest, you still won't really know what you want to do, but it seems a waste to walk away now. You'll end up spending 3 years working at a fast food restaurant to put yourself through 2 law degrees. You'll hate the uniform, the oven burns, and the constant smell of fry oil in your hair, but you can't deny that you're a little proud of working 2 jobs and studying full-time. After graduating, you'll begin working in commercial property. You'll love your team, but you can't shake this feeling that you're supposed to be doing something slightly different. I know nobody saw it coming, but you'll decide you want to be a military personal injury solicitor. You'll spend every lunch break applying to what feels like hundreds of firms, desperate to be accepted at one that specialises in military PI, because you finally know what you actually want. Sometimes you won't even hear back, but you have a drive behind you now, and you aren't going to stop until you get to where you want to be. You're going to be at work when you get the call with an offer of a training contract, and, embarrassingly, you are going to cry in the conference room for a few minutes when you hang up. Life is not going to go quite how you thought it would. It's all very well to have a plan for the next 5, 10 or 20 years of your life, but it's not going to happen, and that's the amazing thing about growing up. I promise the years of uncertainty and rejection are 100% worth it. Your life is far from perfect now, but you've learned to make your peace with it. You're now a trainee solicitor in a personal injury specialist firm in the best city in the world, and you couldn't feel more lucky.